Their whole thing has been delivery, right? Why didn't Domino's say, hey, well, what if we would deliver other stuff? You don't need to own Uber Eats. It's not going to be sustainable for all these pizza delivery restaurants to sustain their own delivery business as delivery platforms, which are restaurant agnostic, get more scale. We've spoken about how large incumbents, large traditional enterprises that have a lot of intrinsic assets like McDonald's helped build Uber Eats on its back. Another example, I was walking around the other day and I saw these things. You're walking around, you see Domino's cars everywhere, right? And you say to yourself, oh, what's another example of a large traditional incumbent business in the food space, like the food trend here, that literally has delivery in, 80, 90% of America with their own delivery cars, their own fulfillment system, door to door. Oh yeah, Domino's. And fill in the blank, however many other, pizza chains there are, Papa John's and whatever else you're ordering pizza from. Their whole thing has been delivery, right? Domino's is known for, you get the little status checker and all this kind of stuff. Why didn't Domino's say, hey, well, what if we would deliver other stuff besides pizza? Maybe they don't need to deliver competitors' pizza, but why don't we deliver other complementary products like Chinese food or Thai food, or fill in the blank, other product, hamburgers, stuff that's not competitive. But that's a great example about how when you want to think about how do you have value for a platform, maybe you don't even, if you're Domino's, you don't need to own Uber Eats or Delivery Hero or, and any of the dominant food delivery platforms. But even if you partnered with them and you said, hey, I'm going to give you delivery capabilities in 80 or 90% of rural, suburban America overnight. Now it's hard to say that, but rewind the clock 2 or 3 years ago. Why weren't there deal teams? They literally have teams and teams of deal teams. Like, these people do deals. This is their job. Why isn't the deal team saying, hey, we think that delivery platforms are going to be a dominant thing? 2 or 3 years ago, it's 2020 today. So this would be like 2017, 2018. You could still get these deals 2 or 3 years ago when there was 5 different delivery platforms. There's still 4 delivery platforms today. You go do a deal and you say, hey, everyone kind of needs a little bit more fulfillment capability. Everyone needs a little bit more supply. These platforms would do deals. I guarantee for equity, you put some capital in, and now you own a piece of the dominant delivery platform in the industry. But I can tell you that it's not going to be sustainable for all these pizza delivery restaurants to sustain their own delivery business as delivery platforms, which are restaurant agnostic, get more scale. It's going to become harder and harder and harder for Domino's and Pizza Hut, et cetera, to have delivery as kind of that killer differentiator. This is now going by the wayside. This was a linear service that is going by the wayside of a platform, delivery platform. And I don't know what they're going to do. They're going to be in a tight spot with this. But they could have probably had, at least 5 to 10%, maybe more, depending upon how early they got around to it, to say, hey, we're going to put our eggs into this basket. These guys are going to now be the number one player in the space. They're going to get there faster. We're going to have special provisions or rights, or hey, if it's just Domino's on this food delivery platform and Pizza Hut can't come on, and we get equity and we get better data than anyone else and we get less fees, that's a win. Hi, this is Alex from Winner Take All. Thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the content. Feel free to leave a comment, ask us questions, and definitely make sure to join us on our next live stream.